we have worked for so long is now ours. We have defeated our enemies. Only I can lead Egypt into a new era of prosperity!
So you stand with Septimius now, and we are banned from the palace.
I do not begrudge the venom in your eyes, but listen for a moment.
Speak quickly, or you will find yourself at the wrong end of my blade.
Your services are no longer needed. Cleopatra has granted you gold. I am sorry, Aya.
Sorry? We gave her everything. We gave her that damn crown, and she stands next to him.
And where is justice for us? Septimius was supposed to be judged by Rome. Is Caesar protecting the order?
There are compromises to make a queen of Cleopatra.
The man who killed our son is your ally. We're going to do whatever it takes to kill him. You realize?
Caesar blames you for the death of Ptolemy. A pharaoh, a god, Bayek. I cannot change this.
Be damned what Caesar thinks. It is with Cleopatra that I made the pact.
Give me time, Aya. I will ease this for us. Until then, I beg you, be careful. Not everything is as it seems.
Traitor.
With all my words, I have nothing to say now.
Cleopatra has been poisoned by Rome, and we by her treachery. We will burn with Egypt.
The Order is stronger now. They have Rome.
I will deal with this and I will leave.
Hold on. I was wrong. I am responsible. When my boy died, I fought back with rage and anger. But this only made them stronger. We are all different. But we fought together to put Cleopatra on the throne. Now this was a mistake, my friends. But at least it brought us together. Now our enemies are hidden behind crowns, walking in the shadows of kings and queens. Who are the ones that walk in the shadows for the people? We are. Something has come of all of this, and it starts right now. We must continue the fight and defend the free will of the people. And no matter how small, our brotherhood is the only hope, and our kingdom needs no crowns. What we believe in, our values, our creed, will unify us. And I promise that for all the songs of Egypt, I will be the father I was not that day in Siwa. To the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood!
You were right. I trusted the wrong goddess. There's a question that yet lingers. Septimius. He took Alexander's staff. Why?
Indeed. He and Flavius had too much interest in Alexander's tomb. We start there.
I will destroy Cleopatra for what she has done.
We must focus on the issue at hand.
What is left, Bayek? Tell me one thing left for us.
Siwa. The rest of our land. We cannot stop now, Aya. We have yet to find Remu's killer.
Yes. We will not falter.
Guards, ahead!
Another pile of bodies will prove our point. Yes, we will not falter there. Oh.
It has been too long since we were together for longer than a few days.
Has it? It seems but moments.
Aya, it is not easy, this path we walk.
Only if you look at it as days and not goals, Bayek. Come, we must hurry. There are guards here.
There's something amiss with all this. Something foul.
These are all Romans. Caesar's men.
Sister! The two! E non movere! Nolite Ivi!
Apollodorus!
Stop your flailing. You will live, fool.
Flavius was behind it all. I'm sorry. Flavius killed your son. They were here. They took the ore from me. They've gone to Siwa.
Siwa!
Bayek, Aya. Your people are in danger. Go now!
Fare thee well, Apollodorus. To the House of Hades. Completely silent. The animals too.
Some sort of plague has hit the village.
That viper Flavius did this.
We should have ripped out his entrails long before now. Let us get to the vault.
Roman soldiers.
Must be Flavius's men.
Be cautious. It was Flavius all along. He brought Caesar and the Romans here, hoping to take complete power.
We trusted him. We were fools. Rabia, what happened here?
Bayek. Quickly. Hepzibah, the vault.
Rabia, we will come back to you when we can.
Conquiesco! Who goes there? Intruders! Attack! Sic recurri ad mulierum teras! Qui look, prohibere! Ultimem cod! Non movere! Mordate, bastardos!
Danger lies there.
The vault!
Look, the vault.
They are frightened of the opening door.
They're running!
Careful, we don't know what's in there.
We must find out what happened.
Bayek, are we dreaming?
We have entered the Duat.
Who could imagine so? Who created this? The gods themselves. Here's the story of mankind. Bayek. Bayek.
It is Hepzibah. My son. Your life is done here in the desert dust. They took my closest friend.
We must rush to stop Flavius.
No! We cannot leave him here! He deserves a proper farewell.
Go ahead, Bayek. I am with you.
Hepzibah knew nothing of the Order. There was no cause for him to be killed. Flavius ripped out his heart as a message to me. It was he who killed Khemu.
My husband. We will end this.
Bayek. I saw what happened. It was horrible. The Roman leaders entered the temple vault.
Septimius and Flavius.
The objects they carried opened it as if by a god's hand. Hepzibah tried to stop them, but they rendered him helpless. They entered the vault. A blue fire seemed to emerge. I fled to no avail. The entire village lost its reason and fell to the ground like stones.
They have destroyed Siwa!
They must die!
You must put an end to this!
Bayek, Aya, you have the prayers of the entire village to support you.
Let us bring Hepzibah to his rest. Then, we will seek justice.
Let the embalmers come. We pray Anubis accept this ornament in place of his heart, such that Hepzibah may walk free in the field of reeds.
Hepzibah, old friend. Oh, Hepzibah. I could use your help now, Seni.
Bayek, Hepzibah would have wanted you to have this. The weapon he prized above all others.
I am honored.
Right position, Gareth.
Some villagers captured a Roman soldier and questioned him. Flavius is headed for Cyrene, and Septimius for Alexandria.
I will kill Flavius.
There's a farm at the border of Cyrene. Someone there may have seen Flavius pass through. As for me, I will cut out the heart of Septimius.
I feel as though wherever we go, tragedy follows. Perhaps we should come to terms.
It is hard. I don't want to let go, but...
Every time I think of you, I think of Hemu, and everything we lost.
Me too. So for now, we kill.
Farewell, Aya. I've come to visit, son. Just for a moment. Whoa. Guards here are vigilant.
Stop, Mereruka! I beg you! By my sacred oath, forgive me!
Peace! I am not your enemy!
I am sorry. It is just... he was such a gentle soul. Once had me treat a wounded dog he had caught in a snare. Why would he do this?
I have seen this before, in Siwa. I'm looking for the sole leader responsible, Flavius.
The proconsul?
That sack of rancid goat shit murdered my son. raised my village, and now marches through your land with the light of Amun-Ra. Come. Let us search the farm. Look for survivors. I am Bayekosiwa.
Praxila, of this land gone mad. Why would Flavius do this? They are just poor Siwan farmers.
They stood in his path.
Egoni!
Continuas fratres, canis non dio. Et derudiendum nolice obliviso miserere. Acuta quid sentiam in corpore, et ilos. Veri non dio, continuas. Damna canis ut non supersit.
Nanette, are you all right? What happened here?
Red cloaks and that milk soup with the lion's head. Took anyone who could work. Farm hands, my son Kade, everyone. Then he came. Dark eyes hooded as a raven. I wanted to throw stones to shoo him off. Something golden, bright in his claws. Held it up, crowing as they fell before him. Some by their own hands, others by those dearest to them. Against nature, everyone crying, screaming, running, dying.
How did you
No one sees poor Ninette, an old woman's husk with clouded eyes. But I saw them. Didn't cry out. Bit my tongue till I choked on the blood.
The men who did this? We will find them.
Better hurry, girl. Raven flew north to the home of the Huntress. Overheard Red Cloak squawking. Bring Kade back to me.
I will try. Flavius also robbed me of my boy.
Let us bring Nanette to my cart. Will you follow Flavius?
I must.
For your son?
For every son.
You must miss him very much.
All my waking and sleeping hours.
You will see him again in the Field of Reeds.
I hope so. Nanette spoke of the home of the Huntress.
Yes, Cyrene, the shining porticos of Roman conquest. It is north of here.
If Flavius is there, I will find him and destroy every fiber of his car.
When you arrive in Cyrene, look for my friend Diocles. I would trust him with my life and yours. As a magistrate, he hears petitioners in the Agora. Give him this.
I hope this heals the madness in this land.
I pray you get the justice you seek, Bayek.
Why would they take Nanette's son, Kade?
The Citadel casts a long shadow over Cyrenaica. There are rumors that General Agrippa and Flavius are preparing for war.
Against Egypt?
Do you doubt their ambition?
No. They won't stop until I stop them.
I will bring Nanette to my clinic in Balagrey, south of the Temple of Asclepius. Though that place has troubles enough.
I will find you if I can.
Worship him! Worship him! Mos incarnate!
Flavius has taken their wits.
Bayek.
How is our brave widow?
Good, as you can see.
Small victories and joys like these, we take them where we can.
Bayek, Flavius was here. But that is not the worst of it. Mothers and wives of the temple are sick and wailing in the streets. They're pleased to see their loved ones unanswered.
Since Flavius came, it cannot be a coincidence.
No. Can you speak to my friend Krios? He is a water-bearer at the temple. My task is the priestess Melita. She is overzealous, but I cannot believe she would prey on the sick and dying.
Be wary, eh? I will return here when I have spoken to Krios.
Κυρίου, δώσε μου παραγίγνες τα χάτα. Τι συμπορία.
Παιδες, διόδια στη συμβάν. Sing his name. I left my husband for Flavius. If only he would look my way. I would die today if only I could get to see the great Flavius.
I should not be seen in this area.
Possible, but moribundis! State! Percutiamo se io... It's non finish! Hoc Et nunc finis, bastardos!
Krios.
Wake up! Where is Flavius? Where is he? Fly away home, crow!
Another life spat on by that Roman shit-eater.
Whispers! Whispers!
What is that?
Melita, the Viper of the Staff.
The priestess?
No! No, my Lord Flavius! Please. Morirete!
Συμβάν, παιδες! Πλέξον! Πλέξον!
Praxilla! Praxilla!
Stop your screeching! The sick need their rest.
Praxilla!
right, all right. Just keep your voice down. She left to speak to the priestess.
No! The priestess! Ah, snake in the apple! She has them. She keeps them hidden. Lies in whispers, secrets, shrouded. Her shrine of whispers!
Is this poor witless thing you're doing?
Did Praxilla tell you where she was going?
The mountains. But...
Look to this man. He needs help. I will find the Shrine of Whispers. This place is heavily guarded.
Sitte! Latini disciplinam vis! Odwagę! Claudius meus tibi!
Si reverso square!
A secret in the mountains. I pray Praxilla and the others are all right.
We must know its secrets. Don't you see, Praxilla? The magic of science and the magic of
You are nothing but Flavius's pawn.
How unimaginative you are. But why would you understand the will of gods? This sacred object, it is a thing of wonder and terror. You should be grateful. You serve Rome now, and the work will be over soon.
She was a healer. She makes me ashamed.
Sei tu! E non muovere! Interventi, prego! Mispori, no!
The priestess! She was torturing these people! She was a healer. She makes me ashamed.
Senefer Kese!
I would burn this place to ashes if I could. There is terrible evil here, Bayek. I am terrified for the fate of my Cyrenaica.
Melita was mad.
That relic, the one that Flavius used at the farm, he used it here.
When I found Krios, I knew. I could feel it clawing, digging in my mind.
That is what it does. Insidious like a parasite. Control men's minds and make us slaves.
Our fates are our... Melita could not be saved.
After what she did, I would have slit her throat myself. Thank you. For me, for Balagrey. It is more than I would have asked.
And that is why I give it freely, while freedom still means something.
Don't you ever get sick of saying so many goodbyes?
Part of me, yes. But it is part of the journey. And on it, I find those who give me hope. Your land will not die, Praxilla. You are its healer, its protector, its Medjay.
Now is our time to emerge from the madness, Bayek of Siwa.
Η λυθιώτης ανθρώπων ούκ έχει πέρας.
Came back from Balagre with a crook up his arse. Demanded my taxes for the year. They burned my farm when I refused.
And you are sure it was Leander's men?
My wife said no good would come of defying him. I hate it when she's right.
Leander will pay. You have my word.
Your word, Diocles? Will that sow my scorched fields? Bring my goats back to life? I am done with you, and this land. Your word.
And how has our most venerated magistrate extorted you, Egyptian?
Praxilla said you could help me. I am Bayek.
Is he all right?
As well as anyone can be with Flavius desecrating your land. I followed that fucker's murderous trail all the way from Siwa.
So the rumors?
True. As are his preparations for war.
One more oppressor. Egypt will never be stable again. Invasions upon invasions. Flavius will make of Egypt one giant tomb. He rules from the Acropolis, but is crawling with Romans. I pray the dice fall in your favor, Bayek. I must deal with this lapdog, the magistrate Leander. Seek me out again, if you would be a friend to Cyrene.
Thank you, Diocles. It is time for my son to enter the field of reeds.
Θεοί της δοκίνη. Ποσειδών.
Are you a protector? If you have a moment, the fate of our founder is at stake. Please. Are you a protector?
I must be careful now.
No there!
The Temple of Mars. Good to see our Roman gods outside of Rome.
Proconsul Flavius scares the shit from my dogs.
Utilut Okidor! Paolo diutius mannere non potest!
Think I can't feel you skulking in the shadows, Bayek of Siwa?
I have followed your path of murder and madness all the way from my homeland. And now, you will answer for my son's death, Roman!
No. Egyptian. Now you will bow before your god!
My son! My friends!
You dare to stand...
Why didn't you kill me when you had the chance in Alexandria?
You should have joined the Order. You need us! But you chose slavery.
The man who killed my son, cowering in another temple.
Your Magi friend Hepzibah also had a stubborn streak, like your son. This will all be over soon. None will mourn you, Magi.
Chiudiamolo all'inferno!
These are nothing but tricks! Your time on this sand has ended!
Your mind will break eventually, just like all the others. My power, my potential, can you not feel it? You're nothing but a farmer. Camel herders and shit shovelers. That is all Egypt is.
You robbed my son of his afterlife! I will cut your heart out! You are not a god! You are barely a man! You will be judged in the Duat! Child, Flavius! My child!
No, that's the one thing I do not regret in my life.
I will never give you peace!
Your son's death made the Order bow to me! Caesar, even. I had Rome! It gave me an empire of 1,000 sons, each one greater than the last. Ah! Come on! Finish me! You coward! The waste of time!
I can't do it! I can't do it!
It's alright, Papa.
No. I will lose you forever.
Not forever. I will be waiting for you in the field of reeds.
Relic should never be found again. Aya must know our son's car has been put to rest.
Μανία τάραξε. Τι πράττει.
Bayek. It has been too long.
Flavius is dead. I have gone through shit to get our son out of the Duat. Khemu is at peace.
May he walk in the field of reeds. I head to Rome too.
Rome? You still entertain folly with these ambitions?
I have made mistakes. You have made mistakes.
Aya?
You waste your energy.
Ah. You are the famous Magi. Phanos never ceases to speak of your exploits.
I have assembled a group. This is Brutus and Cassius, our Roman brothers.
We're going to cut these bastards down from across the seas. Septimius and Caesar.
The Order is no longer an Egyptian problem only.
Does Cleopatra still rule?
There is no ruler in Egypt. Plunged into the will of various tyrants.
Our queen has abandoned us for Rome. Nothing has changed here. Memphis is overrun by the Order. Aya, we need you.
I cannot end it like this. Aya, that cursed marked sphere should stay hidden forever. Cause so much pain.
Is this meant to be amusing?
Τι συμβανέστη! Παιδες, λέξον μη!
Right there.
Our victories have multiplied, our bond not so.
We could never have been. Everything has told us our love is impossible.
You are right. Something bigger has called us. But our love lives in the Duat.
Only now we are letting go.
Let the gods decide.
The gods are dead.
We must sacrifice our personal lives for the greater good. All this darkness was for a reason.
I was wrong to be so reckless in public without killing. We must work in the shadows.
Egypt has fallen. Greece also. And Rome will fall too. All will fall to the creed, yet no one will know.
When we assassinate only those who deserve it. The few sick souls who try to control us. But they will never know who we are. Cold, calculated, poets of the kill.
I am fine with this. I am not a father anymore. I am not a husband. I am not a Magi. I am a hidden one.
Yes. We are the hidden ones.
We sharpen our blades, pull what hope is left from this foul earth.
What are you of now?
A new creed. Ours is finished.